はなんだろう銀河の彼方心の声が聞こえてる初めは誰もヒーローじゃない違う形のただちっぽけな星なんだぶつかり合い励まし合い立ちはだかる闇を越えよう悲しみなんかない世界愛を諦めたくないどんな涙も必ず乾く僕らが変えてく未来
The following contest is scheduled for one fall in the test of 10. Introducing first, the Invoker! Making his way to the ring from the Independent Circuit, currently with 2 lives and 4 matches remaining. Representing Shin Jidai, the innovator of professional wrestling, Matt Classic Jr.
Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This is AWL 238, The Gathering Storm, and as the season finale approaches, it is indeed a gathering storm, many forces coming together at this penultimate time of the AWL season. The Test of 10 continues, match number 7. For Matt Classic Jr. in his quest to obtain a golden opportunity for which he has risked his AWL contract.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from the heavens, the gold star of Lucha Libre, one half of Liga Cosmica, Estrella Dorada.
Estrella Dorada unusual in that he is on his own tonight because Erupcion Solar, his tag team partner, will be participating in our huge 8-man tag team Atomicos match later tonight. Liga Cosmica not together in this bout because the League of Lucha and Chiba Akagi will be facing off against the newly expanded Nippon Yokata stable. The AWL commissioner throwing a huge stumbling block, a challenge. We are getting deep into the Test of 10. Matt Classic Jr. defeated Cage last week. Now he's got to face the man who's been manhandling Bigfoot for the last several weeks. 10 minutes on the clock, 1 fall to a finish. Collar and elbow tie-up in the dead center of the ring as it should be. Waistlock into a takedown by the innovator of professional wrestling, the son of the legend, Matt Classic. Second generation professional wrestler, member of the Shin Jidai stable of second generation performers, combatants I should say, sportsmen. Overhand wristlock into an STO by Estrella Dorada, breaking the sequence. Low DDT, high impact offense by the gold star of Lucha Libre. And a second time, the same maneuver. Whenever the same maneuver works twice in a row, you know you've got your opponent on the ropes, proverbially and occasionally literally. 9 minutes and change. Oh, takedown. Springboard into a stomp. Less than a minute into the match now, barely a minute into the match. And the action has been pretty much entirely Estrella Dorada. Matt Classic Jr., he's got a little bit of leeway now. He has 2 lives remaining. He does not want to lose one. And it's not the end of the world if he does. He must defeat 10 different opponents in order to earn his golden opportunity, but if he loses all 3 of his lives, he will be out of the AWL for good. Dragging himself back to the ropes. Estrella Dorada in complete control of Matt Classic Jr. At this point drops him throat first across the top strand. We usually think of Estrella Dorada as a tag team specialist with Liga Cosmica, but showing significant singles chops tonight. Matt Classic Jr., mostly because of the Test of 10, has more experience in singles matches. Slingshot senton by the Luchador. Right hand to the midsection, at least I think that's his midsection. Etsugiri by the invoker of the Test of 10. Not since season 0. It has been more than 12 seasons since anyone has invoked the Test of 10 because it is such a grueling, well-nigh impossible gauntlet to conquer. The only person who's ever successfully done it, Destino! I was going to say, the only person who's ever successfully completed the Test of 10 was Wonder Kid, who went on to become a multi-time AWL champion. Approximately 3 minutes have elapsed, 7 minutes remaining, and he's got to be thinking Heat Death of the Universe. Yes, he is. Can he hook this up? Cross the legs. Hisatsuwaza, Heat Death of the Universe! The Heat Death of the Universe! For the 1, 2, and somehow by pure grit, determination, and desperational panic, Matt Classic Jr. has kicked out of the Heat Death of the Universe. It is rare that anyone does that. Estrella Dorada up on the middle strand. Hurricane Rana, classic Lucha Libre style offense by the man from the heavens. Modified DDT by the Invoker. He's saying, that's it, that's enough, I've given this guy too much. I need to start winning this standing star press. And that's usually the warm-up, that's usually the lead-in to the classic claw, the move inherited from his father, the classic claw. The move that Matt Classic taught to Fritz Von Erich once upon a time, and then Von Erich kind of claimed as his own because he was kind of a jerk. Unfortunately, Estrella Dorada not sufficiently weakened by Matt Classic Jr. to make that claw work. This is not good. He's thinking buckle bomb. No, he's not. Inverse. Oh! Face first into the turnbuckle, and Matt Classic Jr. slumps to the ground like a deflated balloon. But he's still got that fighting spirit. He's still got that new aggressive streak that we've only really seen come out in the Test of 10. Slingshot, sunset flip powerbomb, Gamba roll to the outside. We are approximately halfway through the time limit. I should point out that Matt Classic Jr. can win the match or lose a life on pinfall, countout, disqualification, submission, referee's decision. It doesn't matter. However, in the event of a time limit draw, it's a push. He cannot advance in the Test of 10, but he won't lose a life either. Four and a half minutes remaining. Standard vertical suplex, but he holds him, going for the Three Amigos. No! Twists around, back suplex. Vertical suplex into the back suplex. What's he thinking now? Right hand. Destino! Destiny, not in yourself, but in your stars. From Estrella Dorada, the gold star. 4 minutes remain. And for a second time, he kicked out of it once. He can't kick out of it twice, I promise you. Heat, Death of the Universe. The referee calls for the bell. I was not expecting that. I was expecting a 3 count there. But senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family has concluded that after not only the 2 Destinos, but 2 Heat Death of the Universes, it's over.
Estrella Dorada!
Matt Classic Jr. has lost his second life. Next week, there will be a rematch between these two. And if Matt Classic Jr. loses again, it is all over. That's right, next week there will be a career-threatening match. Matt Classic Jr., Estrella Dorada, one more time. Match 7 of the Test of 10 will continue. Last week, Luke James called out Gamba for a match at the season finale. Tonight, he faces the man they were both forced to be lackeys to in the days of Global Wrestling Monopoly.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Nashville, Tennessee, is the new leader of the AWL All-Stars, the Peacemaker, Luke James.
The new leader of the AWL All-Stars in Gamba's absence. He wants to see what is going on in Gamba's head, and the only way to do that is in the crucible of combat. But right now, he has to deal with an asshole that he knows all too well. Back in the days of Global Wrestling Monopoly, they wanted to push this guy to the moon, and they gave him Gamba and Luke James as minions in a stable known as, I kid you not, John's Heroes. Of course, Gamba, forced under the gimmick of the Karate Cowboy, he shoots himself in the face! And Luke James, the mother clucker.
Making his way to the ring from Vince McMahon's wet dreams, John Hero!
Suffice to say, John Hero is a terrible wrestler, and Karate Cowboy and Mother Clucker were expected to cover for him. Make him look strong. Are we getting the reference yet? For reasons unbeknownst to me and inexplicable to me, frankly, in my mind, I should say, the AWL commissioner offered this man a contract after Global Wrestling Monopoly went out of business. Ten minutes on the clock, singles match. Sit-out body slam by John Hero starting us off. Luke James has been on the warpath ever since the Golden War. He has seen Gamba fall to the dark side. Gamba made this, I'm guessing, pact with the demon Gisei to become Gamba Hishi Dark in order to protect the AWL from existential threats like the Skullhead Killer, like Project Tetsu. But now he's using it just to win grudge matches against the likes of Okada Kazuchika, in order to, which, by the way, means that we've lost a lot of goodwill with the New Japan offices, I should tell you. So I haven't been seeing people like Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi running around the AWL the last few weeks. New Japan's still pissed at us. John Hero enjoying and employing a sizable weight advantage, but Luke James is the one who's actually a good wrestler. The challenge has been laid out. We have not had no acceptance from Gamba, and frankly, nobody's seen him since the Golden War. The AWL commissioner is willing to make the match for AWL 40, the season 12 finale. Cover one, kick out quickly by John Hero. However, unless Gamba actually appears and accepts the match, I'm sorry, but it simply won't happen. Luke James looking to regain control at this juncture over John Hero, and looks like, yes, using the ring itself as a weapon. And we've seen this before, the Tornado DDT off of the red rope, and he nails it. Luke James's offense often targets the head as a setup to the Widowmaker, his finishing maneuver. And again, punches to the head and the neck and the shoulder region. John Hero, who's been coasting on his physical stature, his imposing stature. The man, built like a brick shithouse, but he just can't figure out how to wrestle. And everybody hates him. Are we getting the reference yet? 7.5 minutes. Luke James looking for the Widowmaker. He's got him. Face lock down. Headlock down and to the Widowmaker. Isatsuwaza into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Referee slightly late on the count there. 2.5, however. 3 in less than 3 minutes. He nearly put him away. The match will continue until we have a winner, or until the 10-minute time limit expires. Stomp by Luke James, who's not above getting down and dirty with his opponents. Represented brawling style of professional wrestling in the Clash of Styles tournament a couple of seasons ago. We will be bringing back the Clash of Styles tournament in a new format during the off-season, between seasons 12 and 13. We will have a Clash of Styles tournament special. So please look forward to that. Cross-body block and multiple blows, a flurry of offense by the former AWL Grand Champion Luke James. The Peacemaker on a roll here with just over 6 minutes remaining on the 10-minute time limit. Coming up a little later tonight, we have got an Atomicos match, 8-man tag team action. Our main event to determine #1 contenders for the tag team titles of the world, and a further tag team contest. The Golden Duo will face the #1 contender for the for the Grand Championship, and that's going to be Bigfoot. And the Hero's Sword, Luke James using his opponent's own finishing maneuver, and because it's a terrible maneuver, it doesn't work. Psychological advantage gained by the Peacemaker there, using the Hero's Sword against John Hero himself. And second time in the contest, Tornado DDT out of the corner off of the red rope. Our ropes in here in the AWL symbolizing the colors of the Japanese flag, white, red, and white. 5 minutes, approximately halfway through. John Hero has been busted open. I didn't quite see that when it happened, but he is wearing the crimson mask right now. That blood, looks like a cut above his forehead. That's going to get into his eyes. The referee may have to call for a blood stoppage at this point. The referee's decision is final when it comes to whether or not the competitor can continue the bout. For 4.5 minutes, Luke James still targeting the upper body, as is his wont, targeting the upper body of John Hero. He has, I assume, heard a blow. Oh, look at that. That is looking bad. DDT, further damage to the cranium. Luke James taking his opponent apart, quite literally, and now I think he's looking for a second Widowmaker. That could be a knockout blow. No, referee does not make the call. We're going to go for the cover. Deep hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3, and John Hero is literally dripping blood. I think this might have been where he was busted open. I'm not entirely sure. No, I think that was it, actually. I think that was the blood starting to flow there off of that DDT.
It's been 16 weeks since I've been back home.
Right, this is where he hit the Hero's Sword, John Hero's own finishing maneuver. And that was where he was busted open, was off of that nasty DDT.
Here's your winner, the Peacemaker, Luke James.
That's what I think we've all been asking. Where is Gamba? Why have we not had an answer from the Japanese megastar, or the former Japanese megastar? All right, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to grab some popcorn for the entrances here, because it's time for our 8-man tag team match. Atomicos action in the Animated Wrestling League, the newly expanded Nippon Yokata foursome against the League of Lucha and special guest Chiba Akagi, the scion of submission. We're back here at the AWL Arena. Great crowd tonight. And that shouldn't be on there. Yeah, forget you see that mark.
The following contest is an Atomicos match, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Yamada Jiro, Hasaiki, and Ryuji Hikumi. Together they are Nippon Yokata.
Yamada Jiro, the Japanese nationalist racist schmuck. Hasaiki, the genuine crazy man and new member of the team, seen there in the foreground. Hifumi Ryuji, the prince of the pinfall, the technical expert now of the team. This roster expansion for Nippon Yokata was announced on awlwrestling.blogspot.com earlier this week. And they have, rather unfortunately, one additional member who will be joining them momentarily. There you see Hasaiki, the Japanese crusher, the psychopath. There's the prince of the pinfall, the technical expert, and their presumed leader, presumed still leader, Yamada Jiro. Of course, I say presumed because here comes the man they consider their mentor, their senpai.
And their partner, also from Nippon Yokata, Liger.
This is the other reason New Japan Pro Wrestling is currently pissed off at us. This fake, this fraud, this imposter Liger, this charlatan, this disgusting excuse for a human being, robbing the AWL fans of a dream match between Liger and Majiku. We hope that match will happen sometime in the future, but at this point, not that likely. And Majiku insisted on the fake Liger being offered a contract, so he is on the roster, and now a member of Nippon Yokata. Oh well, here come the good guys.
And their opponents, introducing first, making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, the Warrior of Light, Majiku.
Longest reigning champion of any division in AWL history. The father of El Hijo del Majiku, the current number 4 contender in the best 4. And a true living lucha legend. Light heavyweight champion, tag team champion. He's done it all in the AWL except for the Grand Championship itself.
And his partners, introducing first, also making his way through the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, El Hijo del Majiku,
the son of Majiku, El Hijo del Majiku, getting his, shall we say, his height and muscle genes from his mother, presumably. But we have actually checked, this is in fact Majiku's son. Between Matt Classic, Majiku, Dragon, the Animated Wrestling League, very much a family business. So it's appropriate that this second generation AWL wrestler work to defend the champion, defend the AWL against Nippon Yokata, an element of bigotry and racism that we reject wholeheartedly and do not want in our company. So he could go a little easier on the pyro budget, I'm just saying. The current number 4 contender won the Rookie's Ultimate Opportunity Fight for 4 last week. And I believe this is the first time he will actually tag team with his father. At least certainly in the AWL.
Introducing next, making his way to the ring, from the center of the sun, one half of Liga Cosmica, Eruption Solar. Together these three are the League of Lucha.
This will be a personal encounter for Eruption Solar, as you can tell from the extravagancies of his outer mask. A big fan of the real Jushin Thunder Liger, so getting a chance to fight the Fate very much in his wheelhouse here, something he wants rather badly, I would imagine. And of course, Estrella Dorada could not be with us for this, so here's a hell of a substitute.
And partner, making his way to the ring from Yokohama, Japan. He is the 2018 Oshogatsu Taikai champion, the Scion of Submission, Shiba
Alright, the Scion of Submission, former tag team partner of Hifumi Ryuji in the Team Victory tag team. He was left to fend for himself in the tag team gauntlet match prior to the Golden War, and has since been essentially trying to get himself registered as a one-man tag team. Hifumi Ryuji proved to him that he doesn't need a tag team partner. Okay, it's going to be the leaders of each respective team. Majiku starting off with an endless light out of nowhere. And Satsuwaza, endless light to begin. He's going to go for a splash, I think, off of the top rope. Maybe a Hurricane Rana. Hurricane Rana taking down Yamada Jiro early in the contest. 15 minutes on the clock in this multi-man professional wrestling contest. Snap vertical suplex by the father of the AWL light heavyweight division, back when that was a thing. Crucifix does not hold him for a bridge. Doesn't hold him for a pin, I should say. 30 seconds in, it's been all Majiku. Dragon Screw leg whip by Yamada Jiro. And as soon as he gets the upper hand, he makes the tag to his first and foremost minion, Hasaiki. Hasaiki, a hardcore wrestler, if ever there was one, and also a general all-purpose lunatic. See the fact that he just ran around the ring for no real reason, in and out of the ring for absolutely no reason. This man is crazy. Side Russian leg sweep, taking down the Warrior of Light, who has not had a chance to make a tag so far in the contest. Fireman's carry takeover. Hooks him into a front face lock. What is he doing now? Taking control, taking him into the League of Lucha corner. Hasaiki, having at least some idea where in the ring he is, getting out of that, realizing that's not a place he wants to be at any point in the near future. Now look at this, going around and round he goes. Where he stops, nobody knows. The Lucha Libre stylings of Majiku. And he's looking for another endless light. Hisatsuwaza! Bam! Nails it. And the fake Liger getting involved here, distracting the referee. The fake Liger and Majiku have been at each other's throats. Cover one. They fought backstage, and the referee taken out by fake Liger. Those two have fought backstage. They fought each other in a grudge match. No idea if they'll be... And the father tags in the son. What will they do together? Springboard, drop kick. Takedown by the father and son team of Majiku and El Hijo del Majiku. Intergenerational professional wrestling. I love it. Off the top rope, Hikari no Spiraru! Majiku applauds even though he didn't actually hit it. That's his father's top rope finishing maneuver, the twisting corkscrew press. He calls the spiral of light, Hikari no Spiraru. Waist lock into a German suplex. El Hijo del Majiku, certainly bigger and stronger than his father, but not quite there in the lucha libre high-flying athleticism that we would expect of one of his dynasty. Kick to the chest. No, Hasaiki fights out of it with a knee. He probably should tag out right about now, as El Hijo del Majiku takes him down to the canvas. Not with a great deal of finesse or style, but it worked. Last week, El Hijo del Majiku went... Oh, nice DDT counter. El Hijo del Majiku went 3 for 3 in the Rookies Fatal 4-Way Elimination match to earn himself... Oh, wait a minute. Hisatsuwaza! If you've never seen this, you're in for a treat. Shining Legacy! And Hasaiki busted open by the Shining Legacy. Cover 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Half the wrestlers involved didn't get a chance to tag in. Let's take a look at some of that father-son double team action. And the Shining Legacy that ended the match. Another shot of it. Shining Legacy. You're going to be hearing that name a lot in the future, I imagine. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Chiba Nakagi, Yosuke Solar, Majiku, and El Hijo del Majiku.
I see a bright future ahead for the Shining Legacy of El Hijo del Majiku. Congratulations to Chiba Nakagi and the League of Lucha for that victory. Ladies and gentlemen, we return now to tag team action at AWL 240, the season finale. Hakaisha defends the AWL Grand Championship against Bigfoot. Tonight, they are opposite each other in tag team action. The Golden Duo versus Big Time Thug S. Points are on the line. And the fans come alive at the music, the entrance of the champions.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the tag team combination of the Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, the Doom Bunny, and the Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion, Hakaisha. Together they are the Golden Duo, the Destroyers of Doom. Currently they have 0 points.
They seek to become the first team to hold all the gold, singles and tag, that they are eligible for. It's never happened in the AWL. Could this team be the team to do it? I don't know. We're still looking for #1 contenders for the tag team titles. It won't be either of these two teams, but every point counts.
Opponents, the tag team combination of the #1 contender in the AWL Best 4, Bigfoot, and Sunlight Kenichi. Together they are Big Time Thug S.
And you see that...
They also have 0 points.
Sorry about that. You see that gold medal around the neck of Tanaka Kenichi? That is a golden opportunity. He has the right to demand any match, any time, any place, any stipulation, any opponent. And he could challenge for the AWL Grand Championship right here tonight if he chose to. He's been holding on to that medal for well over a year now. He's also deep in the danger zone, guaranteed to be in Botsumania. Oh, right hand! One shot! The AWL Grand Champion. And one shot from the #1 contender, and they both take each other down. I am looking forward. I am hyped for this Grand Championship match. Akaisha doesn't face a lot of people bigger than him, and Bigfoot certainly is in every conceivable dimension. And yes, that includes time. 14. Oh! The power, the strength of Bigfoot, and Akaisha forced to roll out of the ring to escape further damage. Bigfoot actually has the Grand Champion on the ropes a little bit. And we're going to see some tag team work. Double big back body drop. It takes two men to lift one giant over their heads down to the canvas. And the Doom Bunny is going to have to use his speed, his agility, and his body control to overcome the power and size advantage of Bigfoot. And right now he doesn't seem to be doing it. He's trying to strike with Bigfoot. That's not smart. He's got him up against the ropes, however. Cannot take the big man down. Back elbow. Doom Bunny shaking off the cobwebs. Is clubbing forearms of the #1 contender into a tombstone pile driver. And now trying to rip the head or maybe even the ears off of the Doom Bunny. The Intercontinental Champion set to defend his title in a World of Sport Rules match against Frederick Victor at the finale. Whereas this man, who's letting his minion do all the work, kick to the midsection, going for a DDT, reversed into a Northern Light suplex, cover for the no. Cover for nothing. We know that Thug Life Tanaka Kenichi will compete in Botsu-Mania. 4-way elimination match. The winner of each fall goes back to the locker room. The loser of the final fall is fired immediately. The 4 members of the roster with the worst win-loss records required to compete in Botsu-Mania. Chiba Akagi has been in that match at least 4 or 5 times now. Oh, nice counter. I'll give credit where it's due. Give the devil his due. Arm breaker. 15 minutes on the clock in this tag team match. And look at that, he had something in his fist. That's a classic Tanaka Kenichi trick. I think he's got some kind of a weapon that he loads into his fist that's small enough the referee can't see, but powerful enough to make a difference. Elbow strike to the kneecap, smart move. Uh-oh. Hisatsuwaza Niigata Street Kata, he calls that. The man from the mean streets of Niigata, which, let's face it, do not exist. 1, 2, oh! Collision. Malfunction at the junction, everybody hitting each other. We're down to the 2 legal combatants. Kenichi drops the Doom Bunny across the top rope. A victory here by Tanaka Kenichi could potentially, if he survives Botsu-Mania, put him in contention for an Intercontinental Championship match if the Doom Bunny is still the champion after his match with Frederick Victor. We learned last week that Frederick Victor can beat the Doom Bunny in a World of Sport Rules match. In 2 weeks we learn if he can do it with the title on the line. Backflip into a backdrop. Long way to go for a backdrop, but it works. 10.5 remaining. In the event of a time limit draw, it's a push. No points awarded, no points lost. We'll have a 2-point, 20-minute time limit match scheduled as soon as possible. Hisatsuwaza Bunny Hop Extreme by the Doom Bunny. The Bunny Hop Extreme, standing, charging, 450 splash by the Doom Bunny. 10 minutes and change. Oh! Gotta snap the leg now of his opponent. Here we go, one more time. Bunny Hop Extreme! Hisatsuwaza. Into the cover. Done. No. Sling Blade to the #1 contender, and that seems to have taken quite a bit out of the Doom Bunny, but the AWL fans most appreciative. The fans here in the AW Arena do not like Tanaka Kenichi. They're enjoying watching him get his ass kicked by the Intercontinental Champion. High angle clothesline. Irish whip into the neutral corner. One more time. I think we're going to see a third time in the bout. Bunny, hop, extreme! Bunny taking maybe a second too long here. One more time. He wants to hit it again. The fourth time. There's no excessivo call in the AWL. Cover him, man. Come on, Doom Bunny. Cover him. 1, 2, 3. With, I think, 4 bunny hop extremes. The Doom Bunny picking up the win for his team, but he beat Tanaka Kenichi. Hakaisha did not beat Bigfoot. Bigfoot did not beat Hakaisha in this match. We'll have to wait until AWL 240, the season 12 finale, to see the Giants clash for the AWL Grand Championship.
Here are your winners, now with 1 point, the Destroyers of Doom!
You hear the theme song of the Doom Bunny echoing throughout the AWL arena, signifying that it was he that got the victory. Congratulations to the Golden Duo for this success here tonight. But will they still be a Golden Duo? After AWL 240, both of their titles will be defended. Stay tuned to see those matches at AWL 240, the Season 12 finale, in just 2 weeks. Alright, coming up next, our main event. These teams fought to a 15-minute time limit draw last week. Today, they fight with 2 points on the line, 20 minutes to do it in, and the winners will be automatically #1 contenders for Tiger Mask W and the World Tag Team titles. That bout to take place at AWL 240. Project Tetsu and Project Zed. The diabolical Dr. Jigoku leading his army.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall in the tag team division. It is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for a 20-minute time limit, and 2 points are on the line. Introducing first, being accompanied by Dr. Jigoku, fighting out of the laboratory. Tag team combination of Project Tetsu 2.0, Project Z. Together they are the Augments. Currently they have 2 points.
Former human beings, now twisted perversions of the mad sciences. The cyborg Project Tetsu, the modern-day Frankenstein's monster, Project Z, and their creator, Dr. Jigoku, will be at ringside for this match. No bets on whether or not he gets involved in the contest before all is said and done.
And their opponents, making their way to the ring, the tag team combination of the Arab American Dream, Hassan, the most Canadian man in the world, in Canada. Together they are T49P, and together they have 1 point.
Team 49th Parallel, together the most recent AWL Tag Team Champions of the world, looking to reascend to the top of the mountain to get another title shot against Tiger Mask W, Tiger Mask 2, and Tiger the Dark, the reigning tag team champions of the world. 20 minutes on the clock. These two teams have already fought to a 15-minute time limit draw. No points awarded or lost in that contest last week. Tonight they will settle it. If T49P win tonight, they will have the 3 points necessary to cash in for an AWL World's Tag Team title match. In the event the Augments win, they will have 4 points, more than enough to cash in. An attempt at a spear, but Project Tetsu just bounces off of him, that carbon fiber body of his. Preternaturally tough. Crucifix takedown. Tag made to the Arab American Dream. This is going to be the advantage for T49P in this contest. Their tag team cohesiveness. The augments are mostly mindless monsters. T49P are a well-oiled machine. Project Tetsu, powerbomb, fall forward powerbomb, one of his signature maneuvers. Hassan is, oh look at this! One hand practically into the power slam. Hassan is a Grand Slam champion in the AWL. He's held the AWL Grand Championship, the Intercontinental title, the Tag Team titles, even the old Anarchy title. Very few people can say that. Project Tetsu, a former AWL Grand Champion in his own right. He is the current record holder for most title defenses of any Grand Champion with 5. That's the record that Hakaisha is hoping to break in his V6 project. Is he ripping off Okada? Yes, he is. Does he care? No. Do you? Probably not. 17 minutes, 38 seconds on the clock. Step through. He's learned this from his partner, perfected it. The sharpshooter, no. Rope break by Project Tetsu. And already Dr. Jigoku distracting the referee, getting involved here. Tag has been made. And I think they're going to go for their tag team. Hisatsuwaza picks him up. Hisatsuwaza, T49P, the border cross of the 49th parallel. And the referee out of position. 1, 2, 3, and that's it! Out of nowhere, before Dr. Jigoku can even cheat properly, check this out, border cross, Team 49th parallel, crossing the border from America to Canada. And as always happens in that situation, it's a good thing. He has him down for at least a 5 count here. 2, and the 3 is all that matters.
Here are your winners, now with 3 points, T49P!
Congratulations at AWL 240, Tiger Mask W defend the World Tag Team titles against T49P. Looking to regain those beautiful golden belts. That's it for us tonight at the Animated Wrestling League. I'm Ryu Sensei. Thank you for watching. Check out awlwrestling.blogspot.com for all the interviews, match announcements, everything you can want to know about the Animated Wrestling League. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next week, korede, shimarida.
Go!